It is like 10:30 in the morning, and I don't think you understand what's going on right now. I think I'll have to describe it by telling you how I got up this morning, because I just got up like 5 minutes ago. So usually when I wake up, it goes like this. I hear a lot of noise outside my room, and then my parents are like walking around and talking. So I wake up, and then I roll over, and then I fall asleep again. That's how it works. And then I might just doze off for like an hour more, or whatever. But this time, I was a little bit more awake than usual, so I decided to go back to sleeping right after I looked at my phone for like 5 seconds. So I went on Facebook, scrolled down like 2 posts, and then suddenly there was this. And so when I saw that news, I literally like leapt out of my bed sideways that way, out my door, and basically accosted my mom in the hall, and I was like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And she was just like, what is going on, what is wrong? I had a pile of clothes that I had worn yesterday just sitting here, and also a pillow. So then I basically tripped and almost fell as I walked out. I mean, ran out. I don't have the words to describe to you how important Teletubbies was to my childhood. Like, it wasn't just a part of my childhood, and it wasn't like something I used to like either, because it was literally my entire childhood, and I still love it. I got Dipsy when I was 3, and it was basically right after I moved to the United States from China. And to this day, he still lives on my bed with all of my other stuffed animals, all of which behind me right now are actually at most like 2 years old, because all of the old ones got put into bags and now live in a closet somewhere because I got allergic to the dust inside them. But Dipsy is one of my oldest ones, and I actually have memories of how I got him, because my parents and their friend were taking me to like stores or something, and then I really wanted one, but then it was like $20, and then at the time they were still converting back to Chinese currency, so that was like, no, everything is way too expensive, we can't get this stuff. And then it was the other dude who decided that I should get the toy because I loved it so much. And those $20 have been very worth it. Least of all that here, Dipsy came with a voice box that goes inside him, and it still works. So like, this is a 15-year-old battery. All of which is to say that I am extremely excited for the new episodes that are coming, and I hope that the BBC doesn't mess it up, and I hope that even though they said something about how it's gonna have CGI in it, that it still retains that original feel and like the textures of the original show. I don't understand why people are so afraid of it. Like, the freaking headline was like, oh, this is terrifying, but no, it is my childhood, and it is adorable, and it is the best thing ever. In other news, I was actually very procrastinating on making this video because I was watching a lot of anime the past week, and what happens when I watch a lot of shows for a long extended period of time is that all of the creativity and the ideas are sapped from my brain. So this news was like actually the best thing that could have happened. And like, it just seems like there are so many things that are re-emerging from childhood. Like, the Magic School Bus was announced a few days ago by Netflix, and that's also going to be re-enhanced by CGI or whatever. But like, that was a part of my childhood too. Like, I read those books a lot of times, and I learned a lot of science from them. Apparently, unlike normal people who just like flip through the pages, I actually read all of the little bits that sort of didn't go with the main story, and it always took a really long time for me to read those books. And I do also remember watching a couple of episodes in like classes or something, but it's just very, wow, all of my things are coming back and there was so much nostalgia going on. And then all of a sudden, the biggest thing happens and I'm just, I can't. I feel like I've been thinking a lot about very early days, like elementary school level days, just because that whole 12 years sort of segment of my life has ended. And I feel like this happens to a lot of college freshmen, but am I a sophomore now? Ugh. And I just feel like clinging on to these cherished memories and small things like TV shows is very comforting, and seeing that a new like generation of small children will be able to enjoy these things that I have loved makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So what do you guys think about the new Magic School Bus and like the new Teletubbies? Although I guess most people are sort of frightened by it, I think Magic School Bus is a lot more widely accepted to be like an awesome thing. What were your favorite shows as a child? What were you afraid of? Were you afraid of Teletubbies? Because I was afraid of Barney. And I also liked Sesame Street, but not nearly to the extent of Teletubbies. So, yeah. What were your shows? What are the shows that are going on right now? Like, I don't know anything about them, and they look sort of creepy when I see them on the television as I'm scrolling through channels. But I guess our tastes are formed by our age as well. So I have nothing else to say, and I guess this is the end of the video. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to. And please, please leave comments, and I will see you on Tuesday. Or you will see me on Tuesday, if you want to. Bye bye!